What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Legendary Armor Week for Outriders. This marks day 2 for the Legendary Armor Week, and for day 2, they gave us the Legendary Armor Deathproof for the Devastator. Now, first and foremost, guys, this armor, while it looks really cool, and I won't knock it for that, it doesn't quite look as legendary as maybe the first one, or as maybe I expected. When you look at some of the legendary weapons, this one's a little underwhelming, but it still looks pretty cool, so I'm not going to knock it too much for that, guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. So first and foremost, guys, this armor, the Deathproof armor, centers itself around 2 skills, and that is the Boulder Dash skill and the Reflect skill. Now, in case the name doesn't really give you an idea of what it is really focused around making you pretty tanky and allowing you to get right up in people's face. So let's start off here with the Deathproof mask. This one actually had 2 tier 3 mods on it. First one being Primal Weakness. Boulder Dash permanently reduces resistance of all damaged enemies by 50%. And then Primal Chain Gun. Boulder Dash, every enemy damaged by this skill increases your weapon damage by 20% for 5 seconds. Stacks up to 5 times. And if you look at the skills here, you get bonus firepower, close range damage, and healing received. I think what would make this even better is if this allowed for a group thing. If maybe every enemy damaged increased this weapon damage by 20% for everyone in a group, that would be even better. But it's even better for yourself. You'll be right up close. Maybe a shotgun build would go perfect with this. This mask right here personally gives me Destiny vibes. Those eyes were glowing and give you like an Oryx vibe or a Crota vibe maybe. Alright, so let's move on to the second piece for the Deathproof, and that is the chest armor. And this one comes with tier 3 increased duration. Reflect bullets increases the skill's duration by 40%, and a tier 1 primal armor. Boulder Dash doubles your armor when the skill ends for 10 seconds. And again, I think on every piece here you get bonus firepower, close range damage, and healing received. So not only are you going to be dealing crazy damage, especially because you're up close, but you're also going to be getting healed like crazy too. This actually seems pretty sick. Now let's keep on rolling over to the Deathproof leg armor. Tier 3 Not Impressed reduces the damage taken from elites by 20%. Tier 1 Auto Reflect. Reflect bullets you can now fight while the skill is active, but you cannot manually deactivate the skill. It only negates 50% of the damage. That's an interesting one. That's one that that's the first one I've really seen that has a give and take. One where it has a pro to it, to where it allows you to continue to fight, but then a negative where you cannot manually deactivate it and it only negates 50% of the damage. Very interesting, and like I said, once again, bonus firepower, close range damage, healing received. And moving on to the final piece here, we have the Deathproof FOOTGEAR. With a tier 3 life of the party, incoming damage is reduced by 5% for each enemy in close range, stacks up to 8 times. That seems very effective, considering you're going to be boulder dashing and just charging straight in on enemies. Very, very tanky type build. And then a tier 1 primal constitution. Boulder dash. Each enemy you damage increases your maximum health by 307 for 10 seconds. Stacks up to 5 times. Holy cow, that's actually really good. And then this one is a little different. It gives you max health, close range damage, and healing received, as opposed to the bonus firepower. And then down at the bottom right here, guys, the set bonus for having 3-piece of the gear is reduce the cooldown of Boulder Dash by 90%. And if you look at the little video, holy cow, that thing charges back so fast. I'm telling you, this right here, just the Devastator, first off, seems like probably my favorite one. This is probably going to be the class I start with, maybe that or the Technomancer. But this is very appealing to me, getting right up in the face, running around, run and gun, to the max, right up in the action. To me, that seems really awesome. This gear right here just seems almost like overkill. I mean, again, you can tank this thing out like crazy. And with that cooldown, my goodness. Now the cooldown is just on the boulder dash, but good lord. With all of the other mods for this, right here, boulder dash giving you health to enemies you damage, doubling your armor when the skill ends for 10 seconds. Now I will be curious if that, because if you're able to reactivate the skill within that 10 seconds, I wonder if it gets rid of that armor. I don't think so, but every enemy you damage with boulder dash, the skill increases your weapon damage, permanently reduces resistance of all damaged enemies by 50%. I mean, you can be just boulder dashing through everything with this. This is actually a pretty insane set. So again, just to recap here, guys, I think this armor, as far as visually goes, it looks pretty cool. Not quite as epic or legendary, maybe as some of the weapons that they've shown and everything, but still really cool. But man, the mods and what comes with this is just phenomenal. I mean, if this is what you get with this gear right here, I can only imagine what there is to come. Now, this personally seems much better than the Pyromancer gear as far as the mods go. But again, if you're more of a Pyromancer guy, then maybe you don't think that. But I think this is awesome. Looks good. It's gonna be insane to play this. Very excited for this, guys. Very excited to see what comes tomorrow, what they're gonna have for day 3. Maybe we'll get the Technomancer or the Trickster. We shall see. But until then, guys, make sure to like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you again tomorrow for the next one. Take care.